We are back in here for week 11. Only 4 games left here of the regular season. Time running short. We 8-0 travel to West Lafayette, take on the Boilermakers of Purdue. Not really much to say. Purdue 76 overall across the board. We are just better. Couple things worth noting right now in the bracket, and we'll be keeping an eye on this. We're the 1 seed, and we would be playing, if the playoffs were to start today, the winner of Florida State and Georgia at the Rose Bowl. Conference standings, because we still got to get there. We are tied for first with Oregon and USC. Oregon and USC meet each other in a couple weeks' time. UCLA is sitting down there in spitting distance at 4th with 1 loss in the Big Ten. So, I'm curious to who that loss was. We'll just shoot up here because I'm betting if anybody it was to Penn State. Yeah. So, that's kind of what we got to keep an eye on. But we still also have to stay grounded here in the present. Okay. Just make sure we got the uniform matchup right. Well, let's get down to Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette.
When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
We'll be starting with the ball. Important to note, Purdue here in video game land, so we have a light rain, is 5-4. Up to the 26 is
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work first.
Ennis.
As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by
Gonna go right to Max Clare, the former Purdue tight end.
Guys that you can count on. They punch the clock and they're hard workers.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Oh my.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep
Damn
in
it.
the middle.
That safety.
Able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. We have a new number 1.
That safety came down.
Guys, they've
Wow, now Smith's wide open.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this number 1. If they
Up to the
change it
46.
all moving forward. But David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the number 1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
And off to Peoples. James Peoples gets the outside, bounces off the tackle, and second and inches.
Number 1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. Let's see if they can do it.
The Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Sayin.
Rossade trying to get loud as Smith.
It's Smith. Stopped and
First down and 8.
21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10.
Injury timeout for our Heisman hopeful.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the
James
football.
Peoples.
He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Let's go give this to Donaldson. Donaldson, can he get the edge? He can. Bites off one tackle and 1st and goal.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
The snap sets up to throw. Hit hard.
2nd and goal. I mean, we just didn't have the...
1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. He wants it all.
And we're going to get a flag on that. And
Incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
OPI.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Sayin.
Smith caught. Or saying Smith caught. Touchdown.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together.
Fielding's kick is up and good. Now we see Purdue's offense.
No issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson.
As why are you bringing that out? To the 9.
So Purdue's offense will get the ball for the first time.
Our defense, who is just so damn good.
Best in the nation, Jesse.
Best in the nation.
When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and
And,
coverage. They can play man and zone, but I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes
Tawan
to be
Malone
physical.
gets there. We called pressure and they ran right into it. 2nd and 12.
Which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that
Down from his goal line, basically. Gonna throw this, and it goes more yards. 3rd and 15 now.
Love
The
the
Maccabee,
play by
I
the
believe that
defense.
was.
They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After they
3rd and
catch,
15,
they're able to
Brown
tackle right away, and now they've set up
beating his
3rd
goal,
down.
his own end zone.
The give to the running back.
And 4th and 16.
What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Boilermakers
Now McAllister to punt.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
And this guy catches this at his 50.
At midfield,
Has
trying
one
to turn
block.
it upfield.
And down to the 37.
Why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0
Well,
lead.
Carnell Tate's going to walk in for a touchdown.
So
No,
close to
he's
the end zone,
not.
you can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for
Had a
this
look
offense.
that, I mean, not even the look that I thought I
Shadow
wanted.
of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
As James Peoples
And he's
gonna
brought
lose a
down at the
yard.
line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stop cold.
as Purdue calls a timeout there.
Timeout call
Ah,
by the
thank you.
defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, we'll take the field goal. I
On
mean,
4th down, they'll try
we just
to
got too
salvage the
stupid.
drive with a field goal.
Kicks up and good.
Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff
You would have told me
came out
Purdue's
there to
defense
send
would have
it
held
away.
after that big play. I would have laughed at you.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson.
Jackson going to get up to the 16 at least this time.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
First and 10 from the 16.
Last time they had it, and
Avril
they wanted to
Reese
wait for deep in their own
tacks
territory.
down
This
Thomas.
drive will be more productive.
Back in
Not
13.
blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going.
Already
They tell you
going
what,
backwards for
they gotta
Purdue.
find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something
And, well,
that
they're
they
gonna
do
get-
really well and someone they can count on.
Renzo Styles
Able to make the
makes the
completion. He
tackle.
had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to
3rd
spring
and
him for
10.
some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some
And,
more blocking
oh,
better
Brown's
blocking.
gonna get away.
Give the defense credit, though. They were
And
able
there's
to drive
nobody there, and that's going to be targeting if they would actually call it in game.
Down to avoid contact.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
As we
Nobody open, no
go
problem.
fullback
He just
dive.
had 1 yard to run. He's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Because McLean couldn't get the sack on the 3rd down play. But Purdue at least does. I mean, they're now 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Caught behind the line.
And behind the line of scrimmage, and Malachi Thomas, he goes out bounces. We haven't seen Maccabee
Straight punts. Big
3rd and 10
opportunity coming here.
from the 32.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And this time we do get to him on 3rd down.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Hartford there.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often.
punt
It
away and
creates some
decent.
indecision. Nice job getting a
Ennis.
sack early in this football game.
One block and no more.
Put a stop to that
Up to the 37.
on the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Dropping back, it's Sayin.
Gonna find James Peoples
In the middle,
early
it's Peoples.
just to get this drive moving.
Up at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Now Claire.
Finds his tight
And he goes
end.
out of bounds.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it.
Deep shot for
We
the
want
end
everything for
zone.
Jeremiah Smith. Does he get this? Yes, he does. Oh my God, the alien.
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And he strikes the pose amongst the cameramen.
Man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance?
This offense is
That one was
so
pretty
good,
easy.
and they can
He-
hurt you in so many different ways.
he
and they
beat
do
both of
it
his
so
men.
Quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Just shy of 100 yards for Jeremiah Smith already.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
17-0.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out.
Just throw it up for our alien, and
Kickoff unit on
odds
the
are
field.
he will catch it.
Will be called on to protect this
5:42 to go here in the first. 17-0.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
I'm curious. Oh, Maccabee's out. That's why we're not seeing Devin Maccabee.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field.
1st and 10.
Exactly burst out of
From the 18.
starting blocks,
Purdue
they need to get something together
needing
with
something.
possession.
Alvaro Reese on the hit.
Short hands, it's Thomas.
Unfortunately, Thomas got to get the
They
ball.
pick up 9
Ball
on
2nd and
first
1.
down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that
9-yard gain for Purdue.
so you're set up for success.
And Jackson going to bring him down, but he's got to get the first down. Malachi Thomas is.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's
Al
see what
Brown
they do
alone in
with
the
this
gun.
one.
It's a draw, and he breaks a tackle, and he slides down, and Malachi Thomas now, the running back, is
Man
hurt.
down on the play as the
Their
officials
second
take
back
a
that's
break to
hurt.
let him be checked out. Win with the running game on first down, now back
2nd
at
and
it.
5. Wasn't expecting a draw from
Wide receiver
Brown.
going in motion. The inside handoff.
Inside handoff, Caleb Downs falls down, and
Really good
Edric
job.
Houston makes the tackle all the way back there. Raheem Merriweather.
The Boilermakers are marching down the field.
Best drive Purdue's had.
And they'll try to catch him with a pass.
And, well, we're not going to get there. And Avril Reese, sure tackle.
By the defense, just a short gain.
Game there.
Throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
As Rush that got there, but it looked like Cam Atkinson, or Bo Atkinson, I mean, tripped up over an offensive lineman. 3rd and 6. Brown
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long.
out. This time we're going to get there. Is it Edric Houston? It is for the 2nd sack of the day. As Brown goes down again. We'll get this ball back with about 2 and change in the first quarter.
He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Ennis catches this at the 15.
Gets it on the return.
Ennis. And he's going to go down to 32. He just had to break one more tackle, and that would have been pretty damn good.
The Ohio State offense onto the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Back to throw, it's Sayin.
Jeremiah Smith, first down and more. I mean, we're just going to tear them up.
For a nice gain.
They're not really playing.
This sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to let it go.
As yeah,
And it goes
as they
to his
finally
hands.
kind of
An
pressed
explosive
Jeremiah
play
just to slow him down.
but couldn't reel it in.
And I mean,
Chains now on 2nd and long.
10. And off James Peoples. Looking for some space. He's going to get 7.
On that one, now a 3rd down and 3. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short. Looking
3rd and
to
short.
keep this drive moving.
Why is he that open?
Close to the marker, it's
I mean,
Smith.
please leave my alien,
Opportunity as they pick
leave
up
my
the first
freak
down. They
athlete
got it at
wide
the 40.
open.
When
Please,
you're
Purdue.
a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to
And yep.
It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on
That time that worked out well because he was on a linebacker.
He is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Ball start.
Too anxious along that offensive line.
Fairveld.
That'll be a false start.
Okay.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first
I like the
down.
play. I like the look.
He's looking to pass. Quickly complete.
Out, we're going to get a couple there. And
Just a few on that completion.
is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Oh, that's not what we wanted to throw that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That was a mistake. A rare one from Julian Sand.
It'll be a draw. The draw
No, he's at 100 yards though. 116.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
What's been crazy is, like, other than one play, I haven't had to really force him the
Big
ball.
turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second and 13 for Purdue. Brown trying to find anything, and he goes down, and ball's on the ground, and Kenyatta Jackson has it, and first and goal.
He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start.
Like right here, why is he wide open?
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown.
Why is he wide open?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there.
As we score immediately after the fumble because, I mean, Jeremiah Smith was...
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Conner.
Who was covering him?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UConn is currently trailing in this one.
And ball return gets up to the 19.
These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a
Purdue having a bad time. Down 24-0, 14-47.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And Bo Atkinson, the UNC transfer.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is
getting 16.
game plans, and this offense better find out how to
2 sacks in a row, and Brown is having a bad time.
Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long.
Now he's got to get the ball off, and there's going to be a drop.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Ennis has one block, cuts inside, and
the punt team gets down
there, gets
the return man.
fullback was like, yeah, fuck this, dude.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Well, let's see what we get.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Pressure coming.
Yep.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback adapt.
Sand on the run. Oh my God. Something that has not happened. I mean, I like that play.
It's already had a couple catches in this game. That's a good omen for the defense.
It'll be third and long. Off the bootleg.
Uh-oh.
Looking to fire. And the defense
We may have went to the well one too many times.
goes at midfield. The Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to
Oh, this is going to be a terrible punt from McGuire.
His first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship.
Ball on the ground again, and
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
when it rains, it pours.
Defense takes matters into its own hands.
In this case, literally.
Came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
31, Purdue, 0.
And every time Purdue's had a spark of life,
It's Jackson.
something
job
like
by the
that
kickoff
happens.
team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Now 1st and 10. Bring back motions out.
He'll start this drive going to
As
the air. And he
fullback once again just drops the ball.
took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
And down goes Brown.
And the pressure gets
I mean,
him
just
back
how many
to the
times
line.
have we had to say it already? That's sack 7.
Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the
Our
quarterback,
defensive line has
getting
been
him on the ground.
mauling
This defense
2 weeks in a row, and this time Purdue just goes with a run to try and get out of there.
Going to get there, stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Ennis,
Makes the grab.
when you
close
make
to
a
the
man
logo.
miss,
They
no.
make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I
And
like, Jesse, as I cross the...
There he goes. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown.
Threaded a needle.
And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And with the extra point,
We've had 8
lead out a little further. That drive
8 incompletions.
on the playbook, one play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Purdue, 0.
And the problem is, we're only not even 4 minutes in.
It's Tuggle.
Nitro Tuggle
Any crease in that kickoff
leveled.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around.
Quick
A
screen.
3 and out the last time they had the ball. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
That is true.
Top. Oh, there
Brown, he's going to get away. The fullback finally catches a pass for a yard.
job in coverage there as they stop it after the Makers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down.
As Igbinosun falls down, and then, well, McClain does cut down him. As Purdue, once again, Purdue finds something on offense. And Igbinosun gets the sack.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
On a run.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as
That goes nowhere. And ends in an
Getting
injury.
in the backfield again. He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's
3rd and a mile.
from the 30.
3rd and 18. We're just going to go 3-man rush.
He's looking downfield to throw. Intercepted, and the defense is set up.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
As
Yeah, as a
Brown
quarterback,
might.
too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Okay, here comes the Ohio
Brown
State
might be
offense
hurt.
onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Jeremiah Smith, 209 yards.
Right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Okay.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
Oh, we pump faked it.
Win in contested situations here on third down.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
There's no reason to go for it here.
And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy
41-0.
And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
As I mean, Purdue, please stop doing that.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang.
Well, we're going to commit to the run.
With many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
To the ground.
Oh, we did, and oh my God, Purdue, 3rd and inches.
Just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
He gets it. Minus 45 rushing yards, by the way. All on sack yardage.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
How did we end up here?
The tight end. Off play action on first down.
And that's a drop. And once again, like I said, anytime Purdue has life, it goes away very quickly. 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again after being incomplete.
And intercepted again.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been
Once again, Jeremiah Smith open.
He has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Sayin.
We're just going to take the smart pass with Lonnie Thurman.
It's Thurman. They get it down
1st and
to
goal.
7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route, and they're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown.
He's in again, and
they add 6 more to the board.
it's, I mean, is it going to be James Peoples or is it going to be Jeremiah Smith who's going to win the Heisman?
Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
As I don't have the notes on this, this could be one of the biggest wins, and I know Jordan had it happen last week for him.
From inside the 5. He was hoping for
It'll have to depend on what happens with the backups.
on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He'll pull it on the read.
Was read option. Jalen McClain brings him down.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive.
This just gets uglier and uglier for Purdue. Every time they have life. Quick screen and well, we're gonna get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Isaiah passing 2 passes in a row that aren't intercepted. Good throw by Ryan Brown. Haven't said that a lot. 1st and 10 to the 36. Blitz picked up. Brown throwing, and that's broken up by Jermaine Matthews.
And the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. Working well behind the sticks on
2nd and 10. 3:02 to go here in the half. Quick pass, and what a floaty ball there. 1st down. As Purdue finally might have some offense. Another screen and 5 yards.
Right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Will we get a play before the 2-minute timeout?
So quickly, that's why he seems
yes.
like he's in a great rhythm right now.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
And that's the play that you get. It'll be 3rd and 5 from hour 42.
They'll run play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt.
And just like that, it's Ennis.
He's able to pick his way just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Ohio State offense.
With 1:14.
They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets
James
going
Peoples.
and potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Throwing right. He's got it.
We'll take a timeout there.
Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41.
Up 48-0.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
Up to the 41 of Purdue.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Smith caught.
Downfield. Inside the 20. Stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on.
I mean, that's just an easy.
And the Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Easy work because you put him on a linebacker if they don't go into a good enough zone.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Like right here.
Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this
right.
thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their
We
way.
might start running the ball a little bit in the second half.
Finish the half like you're
Just to
supposed
see.
Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
This Purdue team, I mean, they're just so outmatched. Jeremiah Smith, 6 touchdowns. Extra points up and good.
The lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is
30 seconds to go for Purdue to try and mount anything on this drive. They have 2 timeouts, or in this half. They got 2 timeouts.
circle back if anything develops.
And just like that, I would say anything they wanted to try and mount has officially ended. 5, 4, 3. Oh, they snapped the ball screen. And that ends that. Mercifully for Purdue. Ohio State, a shit ton. Purdue, 0.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
I can tell you for a fact
Thanks for that.
that was not a frustrating first half for me. I'm looking to go 9-0 as the rain comes down a little harder as night falls here at Ross-Ade in West Lafayette.
Coming out with it.
And ball's on the ground. And C.J. Donaldson takes it in.
He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover,
When it
but
rains,
to score a touchdown.
it pours.
Ready to try the point after.
Our second non-offensive touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Purdue, 0.
Nitro toggle again.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return?
He doesn't fumble this one.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
As Purdue already has their backups
And
in.
here comes the offense. Going to the run to start this second half. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the back. That
And
is
Purdue
a
might already be
big win
waving
for
the
this
white flag.
defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Joyner.
As Joyner going to
They'll
get
stop him at the 24.
11.
That brings up 4th down. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away.
as McAllister comes on to punt.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
Oh my. No. Do not.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Damn it.
He was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
This time he's got it.
8 gonna be just shy.
Just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he ran away from the defense to
I mean, at this point, it's not fair because it's Purdue's backups. Jeremiah Smith, 320 yards.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
At some point, yeah, we are going to start. We have to start running the ball just to
It's Tuggle.
get out of
He
here.
was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the back. Nice move there.
Yeah, well,
That's about as close as
10-yard
you can
gain
get to that marker, and it
from
will be
Merriweather.
second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The pull
And
throw
first
on the
down.
RPO. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Boilermakers.
I don't have blowout material anymore. Like at this point, when your team goes to your back, when they go to their backups, maybe they're not at their backups. Maybe. Well, I mean, Brian Brown's not much better than Singleton, so they technically did go to their backup quarterback at least.
They've got to come up with a big play on this
3rd and 11.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died. As soon as it hit the ground, beautiful job.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Got the quick pass. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got
I wouldn't really call Jeremiah. I mean, he's in the slot right now just because I want that matchup.
Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
352 for Jeremiah. And the reason we're still doing this
Scheme to try to cover this guy one-on-one.
is,
Much like Michigan State tried to do against Joey Galloway in '93, but the difference there is the reason Joey Galloway couldn't be covered is that no one really wants to be around him.
Ain't that the truth? We work with him weekly. We can say that and be
damn it.
be very firm about
That would have been the play.
Think about the other names to wear the scarf.
The reason I'm doing this at this point is really just to break Jordan's record
You know, wide receiver they try to claim that because
with tight end Colston Loveland. This is 1,000% of stat padding game at this point.
Be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football,
I think I need to get 392 yards.
That's exactly what
There is nobody. This better be zone.
Man, it's Sayin. Good timing on the quick out. At the 35, he's loose. All by himself down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This game
It wasn't zone.
moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
way ahead. I mean, it's been
Jordan, the record's been broken
get some more hits on him.
at 414.
Something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner
Jordan's been asking me if I was going to break his record from college football 25 for pretty much the entire season with Jeremiah Smith. And, well, that's finally happened. And we can put our backups in. We can start running the football. Actually, I'm not going to put backups in. I am going to start running the football. See if we can keep James Peoples' Heisman campaign alive, too.
To the air on second down.
as that ball hit a offensive lineman in the head.
Situation here in the third quarter, this offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this.
This has been one of the most lopsided games we have played in Purdue. So for whatever reason, Purdue has simmed well. As Purdue, like I said, they've simmed well. They're 5-4. They're a winning team.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone.
We'll let this ball roll.
And the ball will be down just outside the...
Yeah, that's absurd. 8 touchdowns, 414. Yeah, we are going to start running the ball here.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen,
Just to try and, I forgot to go into true clock.
Starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover. That's just great.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
As Purdue's defense has done very good at preventing Peoples from, I mean, right there it is. 2 yards. And we got a punt. James Peoples.
And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field.
That's something about Purdue's been, they've been very good at
And their defense is
green and out of the 41. Their defense has been very good at preventing us from running the ball. This just, their secondary has been so bad that
pop a run on the draw. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
as he's still up, holy shit.
Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Real Joyner.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back.
They run towards the blitz and they get 4. Make it 2nd and 6. I mean, like I said, it feels like this is almost a surrender.
Wants to throw. It's Singleton.
They throw Singleton, man, and
they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10.
a pity touchdown is incoming for Purdue, it looks like.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's
3rd and 4.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Boilermakers
Will pity points be incoming for Purdue? 3rd and 4.
wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot.
1st and goal.
Tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And it looks like very possible.
Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's looking to throw.
Now, sack, make it 2nd and 14, Avril Reese.
14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
2nd and goal from the 14 now.
Back to pass.
That's broken up by Kenyatta Jackson.
Incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this
3rd and goal from the 14 for Purdue.
try to get my guy open.
Big Benosin on the blitz, and
Grabbed behind the line. It's Jordan.
Caleb Downs,
He is stopped short.
sure
That's the
tackle.
man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down.
4th and
Here
goal,
comes the field goal unit.
under a minute in the
From
third.
left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle.
And Purdue gets some mercy points.
Right down the
76-3.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Island Graham spun
Really
and
disciplined
to
job by
19.
the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
James Peoples
Just gets it to
somehow
the 20.
only gets 2 out of that.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football.
James Peoples
He's got some space.
go down at the 43.
Well, guys,
Somehow shed a tackle, and
let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping
let's
up.
play the song, even though I think we're going to hang on just fine.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Up a shit ton.
Trying to beat him to the left. Runs through the tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you deserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Using his legs and Peoples.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation, picking up first downs. How nice is it to
Yeah,
know
we're now
you
just,
can
I
turn
mean,
around, hand it off to that guy right there and let him go to work.
just trying to get out of the game now. Had some stats for James Peoples, and then go to the backups. 4 in motion.
They go to the ground.
Hand off Peoples. He's
And
going
the
to
defense
not get anything there.
no pickup at all on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Fights off a defender. Nice. pickup
They give
on
us the first
ground.
down.
They'll move the sticks with the first down. He's up to 81 yards.
Now
rushing.
C.J.
He
Donaldson.
continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The give to the back.
Donaldson, he's going to get 2.
Maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes. Get
As
this
Peoples
running
tripped
game
up,
going.
he's gonna
They're
get
the ones that make it go.
A couple, up to 85 now.
Guys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back.
One around and
He'll be
down at the
stopped
2.
just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The
And we
offense
find a way to crack this
the end zone
defense.
now with a new set of downs. Trying to slam in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the into the end
That time we can.
Touchdown,
Peoples
Ohio
and
State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
we look to go to 9-0. I
Honestly,
mean,
it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen.
9:40 to go. Is did we just see a Mountain Dew ad?
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Pulled it, finds his man on the left.
I didn't know you.
Picked up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
We'd get corporate ads.
Give to the running back.
And it'll be 3rd and 7.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle.
Nitro Tuggle, 4th and inches.
So close to the first down marker, but
And gonna be a
I think
punt.
he's going to be a touch short. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one.
Let it roll. As much clock go off of this game as possible.
The ball, no chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They want to run it left here. Turning it on.
Because Peoples is going to go over 100. And now, like that.
And obviously this guy.
Well, since the game thought I already had my backups in. You know, I guess we'll go to CJ Donaldson for a little bit. Just make sure.
Up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put
halfway through the 4th quarter.
Put some stats up. Get a bunch of
CJ Donaldson.
You know, really finish
gonna get 5.
So that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Now we see if we can hold this ball the entire way through.
Here's the handoff. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter,
Bing.
you have a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this
First
game
down.
in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that
Makes a man miss, and 2nd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
Donaldson, first down up across the 50.
For a first down. And the Buckeyes
Now Bo Jackson in.
moving on the ground, now back to work.
Bo. Not much, just a yard.
Thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running back.
Pitch to Donaldson. Donaldson can't make anyone miss. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
And Mylan Graham going to get the first down for us.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute timeout.
A 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Right back to him on the ground.
As that will be it. Oh, we will go into victory formation.
Just as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job.
That will end this game. Ohio State wins by 80. A score of 83-3 in the Jeremiah Smith game.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That game was, honestly, had I kept wanting to go, could have been so much more lopsided. Because, I mean, let's go find a Jeremiah Smith touchdown. Because I think, I mean, he's going to get the thumbnail, have it. You have that many yards. This the pose? Strike the pose? No, he bows to the... Be this one then. I know he'll get it 2 weeks in a row, but hey, come on, there was one where he hit the Heisman pose in the end zone. Not there. Not there. There we go. Scored the same point total versus Purdue. Poor Purdue. As I wonder. Oh, their kick, that's not, well, that's unfortunate. Their only points aren't worth something. Do they have any highlights? Really? That aren't? I mean, that's what we're have to get. I mean, that's just a utter domination against a team that they simmed really well, but they're just not good at all. As Julian Sands set just set an Ohio State single game passing touchdown record. Single game Big Ten passing touchdown. How long is this going to go? National University. Yep. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how long this is going to go on for. Colston Loveland no longer has the video game record. Jeremiah Smith with 400 and 414 yards. We are going to sim a week just to kind of see, as we got to start kind of just paying attention what we got going on ahead of us now. Avril Reese, your Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. I'm curious who's going to be the offense. Okay, it's going to be Jeremiah Smith. Okay. Jeremiah Smith's your National Player of the Week, too. We see 5-4 UCLA next week. Unchecked conference standings. Oregon remains 6-0. USC remains 6-0. Rutgers is now... UCLA dropped a game. So Rutgers is now in fourth. It is now a three-way race for 2 spots in the Big Ten championship. And now James Peoples is back up top, and Jeremiah Smith is in fourth, behind Klubnik and Kevin Jennings. Look at the bracket. Yeah, good luck, is now our bracket. We would be in the Rose Bowl still as the 1 seed. Right now, the winner of Penn State, Texas. Teams we've beaten this year. You're going to save. Be right back. Start.